On December 27, 1991, a McDonnell Douglas MD-81 of SAS Airlines was scheduled to operate Flight 751 from Stockholm to Copenhagen and Warsaw. On board were 129 people. The previous evening, the aircraft had flown from Zurich to Stockholm, and the next morning, it was prepared for the new route. The flight was led by experienced crew members. The captain, Stefan Rasmussen, was a former fighter pilot with over 8,000 flight hours, 590 of which were on the MD-81. The first officer, Ulf Cedermark, had 3,000 hours of flight time, including 76 hours on the MD-81. Before takeoff, the aircraft underwent anti-icing treatment at the captain's request, with an additional treatment performed after his inspection. The aircraft departed Stockholm's Arlanda airport and climbed to 350 meters when severe vibrations, bangs, and jolts were felt. Suspecting a compressor stall, the captain reduced the thrust on the right engine, which subsequently failed. Shortly after, the left engine also failed. Attempts to restart the left engine resulted in a fire, which was extinguished using the onboard fire suppression system. Among the passengers was Thomas Svensson, a handball player for Sweden's national team. He recalled the chilling realization of an impending disaster. Also on board was SAS pilot Per Holmberg, who, seeing the emergency, offered his assistance. Holmberg activated the auxiliary power unit to restore power to critical systems and assisted in deploying the flaps. The crew initially intended to return to Stockholm but realized they lacked the altitude for the maneuver. The captain decided on an emergency landing in a forest clearing. The aircraft struck treetops, losing its right wing and eventually breaking into 3 parts upon hitting the ground. Despite the destruction, there was no post-crash fire. While 25 passengers suffered serious injuries, and 92 were injured overall, there were no fatalities. The passengers, lightly dressed due to the heated cabin, endured the freezing weather while awaiting rescue. Remarkably, some formed deep bonds, with 2 couples later marrying within 6 months of the crash. The Swedish Accident Investigation Board determined that the crash was caused by ice detaching from the wings and damaging the engines. Ground staff failed to detect the clear ice, and SAS technicians lacked proper equipment for inspecting the wings. Furthermore, the MD-81 was prone to ice formation, and SAS had not implemented recommended procedures for addressing clear ice issues. A newly installed automatic thrust restoration (ATR) system, unknown to the crew, inadvertently increased engine thrust during the compressor stall, worsening the situation. The investigation concluded that the crew acted correctly according to their training and procedures. Per Holmberg's assistance was deemed instrumental in managing the emergency. Captain Rasmussen was hailed as a hero, receiving numerous awards, including Denmark's Order of the Dannebrog. However, the crash took a psychological toll, leading him to retire from flying. Holmberg was also recognized with Sweden's Royal Medal. The accident highlighted the importance of rigorous anti-icing protocols and proper equipment for ground inspections. Changes were implemented across the industry to prevent similar incidents in the future. The crash of SAS Flight 751 serves as a profound reminder of the critical importance of rigorous adherence to safety protocols and preparation in aviation. Despite facing an unprecedented situation, the exceptional skill and professionalism of the crew, supported by the timely assistance of a fellow pilot, resulted in a miraculous outcome: the survival of all 129 people on board. This incident shed light on gaps in ground handling practices, particularly in identifying and addressing clear ice formation, as well as the unintended risks associated with newly introduced technologies like the automatic thrust restoration system. The investigation prompted significant changes, including updated anti-icing procedures, enhanced training for ground personnel, and increased awareness about the challenges of clear ice detection. Beyond its technical lessons, the crash demonstrated the resilience and courage of both the crew and passengers, showing how quick thinking and collaboration can turn a potential tragedy into a story of survival. Captain Rasmussen's decisive actions, Per Holmberg's invaluable support, and the strength of the passengers in the aftermath of the crash stand as a testament to human determination in the face of adversity. This event not only improved safety standards but also highlighted the profound human impact of such incidents, leaving a lasting legacy on the aviation industry and those who experienced it.